Ah, Lord Vader. As you can see, I've done many lightsaber reviews so far, but you're just jealous I can do the Rogue One hallway scene as well as you. All right, I'm doing your review today, but first, today, I'm reviewing the Vader SNV4-Pro Neopixel lightsaber. Each week before Christmas, I'll be reviewing a new lightsaber from Nsabers. There's an epic holiday sale going on right now at Nsabers.com. Click the link below to see which sabers are a part of the buy one get two free deal, which bundles are 50% off, and maybe, just maybe, you'll even recognize a very handsome reviewer that you've seen elsewhere. Oh, not me. As always, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Nsabers. Thanks, Nsabers, for supplying this lightsaber. I freaking love it. Inside the box, we've got our manual, our USB-C cable for charging, the display stand, which looks like this assembled. Ooh, ah. And it comes with these white gloves. No, I'm not going to make a big deal about them this time. They're just gloves. Okay, I love the gloves. And we've got a toolkit which includes the Allen wrench. And this is the SNV4-Pro, which comes with a Neopixel blade. And ladies and gentlemen, there have been various versions of the Darth Vader lightsaber across the movies. Basically, they kept changing up the prop. You'll see a different one from A New Hope, then you will see an Empire and Return of the Jedi, and they're all kind of famous and all kind of epic. There was even a version created for Episode 3 called the DV3, which didn't make it into the final cut of the movie. I always knew I needed a Darth Vader lightsaber in my collection, but my goodness, I didn't know I really needed this one. This has jumped up the list in terms of my favorite lightsabers. We've got the Vader. Folks, there's so much to love with this lightsaber. It is simply gorgeous. If you like Anakin Skywalker, if you like Darth Vader, this is one you need in your collection. Let's hop into it. Down here, incredible sound ventilation. This is a loud lightsaber. And that's where our speaker is for this. We've got the iconic T-grips all the way around on the hilt here, just like the Anakin Skywalker Padawan lightsaber from Episode 2. And here's a quick comparison of what those look like. You can see how much the Vader was inspired by the Anakin lightsaber. Here we unscrew the hilt to reveal our battery and soundboard. I'm so thankful that they included this ribbon in here. It's so much easier to get the battery out nowadays if you need to. However, you can plug right into here, so you don't even need to remove the battery to charge it. One other fantastic piece for this lightsaber is it has a kill switch, and this is how you save the battery. When you're not using it, you can open that up and turn it off with ease. And when you put this back in, you want to be so careful to line these pins up correctly. You don't want to damage them. Right here, we've got the classic iconic bubble strip, the detail on the side of that. This right here in Arabesh. Leave me a comment below and tell me what that says if you know. And the wire sticking out on the side here that are screen accurate. Reminds me a little bit of what we see with Kylo Ren's lightsaber down the line. Here we've got the epic emitter, screen accuracy right around the edge there. And Vader was always unique in that he would have the clip on the top. So this is how you would hang this on your waist. And folks, I wanted to briefly mention a trend that I've noticed. Disney's Galaxy's Edge lightsabers, the Legacy Collection, those are getting thinner over time. They've got a bad reputation as being huge and clunky, which sometimes they are. And it seems like in terms of size of the hilt, they're catching up to other companies. Let's take a comparison and see how close they've gotten. Oh no, Disney overcorrected. I'm just joshing you, man. These are my tiny lightsabers from Disney. I thought they were pretty cool. Gotcha. But in all honesty, this right here is a Galaxy's Edge lightsaber that came out earlier this year. You can see the size of them is very, very comparable. This one is a beast. It's got some heft to it, and that's not a bad thing. Darth Vader's is meant to be swung with one hand. And right here, another reason I'm a huge fan of this lightsaber, you've got two retention screws that are kind of built in already. So even when you're displaying them, these are a part of the saber. So really, you just back those off just enough to pull the blade out, and when you're ready to play, you put the blade right in up top here, and you screw those in on each side. One of the easiest and quickest installations I've had on any of these awesome fancy lightsabers. And folks, something terrible has happened.
Something terrible has happened.
My lightsaber is dead. I gotta go charge this thing. I'll see you in a few hours. All right, we're back. Also in the box comes extra T-grips. In case those come off the side for any reason, if you're dueling with them, you've got some spares. I actually plan to order some extras, which will help with my 2003 restoration on my Master Replica's Darth Vader. And the other thing that comes with this is a blade plug. You want to keep this in there when you're not dueling. And as always, I recommend putting the hilt on a flat surface, putting the blade in like this, and then tightening from there. This way the connection will stay strong. We are ready. Let's light this thing up.
The Force is strong with you.
I feel pretty powerful, I'm just saying. There's nice depth in here for the blade to really sit in strong and firm, unlike the Kenobi lightsaber that I reviewed last time, which is an amazing lightsaber, but it only sits in here a little bit, so it's tough to kind of swing it. Here, this thing is a beast. We've got our smooth swing, as you can hear. We've got the power button here, and the auxiliary here. Got our lockup. Got our force push. The sound on it's incredible. It's absolutely perfect. And of course, motion controls, which are my favorite. Seriously, once you do that, you're not going back. I want to light this up in the dark and take you through some of the sound fonts and colors that this thing has. This is the SNV4-Pro, which means you can sync it up with an app, which I'll show you a little bit later. Now what's interesting is this does not come preloaded with a Darth Vader sound font. This is the Count Dooku, which is pretty close to it, and the color, of course, is very, very similar.
Cal Kestis.
Let's go! Woo! Really waiting for that third Jedi game. Let's go! Oh, look at the flicker on that. The Kylo Ren. Absolutely stunning color.
I am the Inquisitor. Master Windu.
This party's over.
Dark Saber.
It's incredible to hear the sound difference, which is not very much from the Profi, which is higher end, more expensive, to the SNV4-Pro. Ahsoka in a Darth Vader lightsaber just seems too perfect. And here's what this lightsaber looks like if you were to train with it on Hoth. And what's awesome about the SNV4-Pro is you can connect it to the ForcePark app, and you can connect right to your lightsaber to do several things. Early in the video, you saw me do that Darth Vader kind of slow ignition. I mentioned also the Vader ignition is not preloaded on this lightsaber. So a few ways to get that. If you go to Sound Font, it'll come up with the list of everything that it has currently. Check out a separate video for a complete demo on all of those. But if you go to the bottom, there's other ones that you can download. At first, I had the Princess on here. Let's say I want to put the Princess Leia back on here. What I'm gonna do is remove the Rogue Vader. I'm gonna go into it, I'm gonna hit the star button, and if I go back down, you see it's now off of the lightsaber. If I take the Princess one and hit the star, then I would hit upload and it would be on there. But for this, we want to put Darth Vader back on there, obviously. So here we're gonna go to the saber control. we had a white blade there. We go to data modify. Here's where we can adjust a few things. We can adjust our volume, how sensitive the swing is, the on and off speed for ignition, and so on and so forth. It's incredible. But here, the normal speed for this, I believe, is 5. Looks about right. If we want to go back and recreate the Vader, we'll do a few things here. We'll put it on the Count Dooku for this one because we know that it's red. We're going to bring this down all the way to 1 to make that a slow ignition. And let's switch the blade color here. We'll go red. And here's our Darth Vader. Absolutely epic. In terms of being spinnable, I wouldn't say this is the most spinnable lightsaber. It's really thick around the bottom here with the T-grips, which you can grip. And if you are gonna spin it, that's where I would do it. Because you're not gonna let go of it. You just can't do it fast, kind of like prequel era. If you hold it in the middle, you run into the bubble strip, which is not the end of the world again, because this is not an actual button, so that's fine. And then up top, which is where you see Vader hold it sometimes, right on the emitter, that's where you got your buttons here, which you'll run into. Vader's lightsaber is not meant to be spun. This looks amazing on the wall, on the desk as a display item. And if you're thinking about cosplaying Darth Vader, or you just love Darth Vader in general, this is the one for you. And let me tell you, this one is priced amazingly. Go to Nsabers.com and at checkout, use code LightsaberLife for a discount on your order. And while you're perusing Nsabers.com for your next purchase, why don't you check out that video right over there? This is the way. May the Force be with you, and Merry Christmas.